Hi, it's Snorgle. Welcome back to my 4th anniversary special, playing Minecraft and talking about all 173 games that I played on my channel. So, this is probably going to be the last video. I have some questions, though. What the sklurp are those things? Are they birds? They don't look like it. I've never seen anything like that before in my entire life. This thing goes way down. Huh. Very strange. I don't know what that is. I have a feeling there'd be some not very nice people around there, though, I don't think there'd be some not very nice people around there if this was populated with mobs and baddies. Hi. Okay. Well, let's check the people out and see what we got here. Okay, one of those. I don't know what that is. This one goes up and... Uh-oh. Okay, not much up there either. Okay, it's fine. Just checking stuff out. Nothing in there. They're nice little homes. Nothing in there. What is that? Stone cutter. Somebody said I should get one of these. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put... I'm trying to think what stuff we're going to put in there that we don't need in our... No, they're full. Okay, that's fine. Thing in here? Another stone cutter. Okay. More houses up here. Are these ones already looked at? Maybe? Not sure. Are the doors open? They are not. Okay, little humble little home. A bed, someplace to sit down. Check out this up here. This is maybe the second village we've seen. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Get up to that house. There. Okay, again, not much in here. A couple things. Now, then we need to head to those houses over there. There's this house down here. Maybe we can get down easily? Yes. Ish. Okay, nothing, not much there. That's fine. Okay. Hey, a small child. Actually, I've seen one of those before in Minecraft. I don't think I have. Actually, I think the only small child I've seen was a zombie child. Your kid probably went that way. By the way. Okay. Boy, lots of saw cutters here. They must be a town of stoneworkers or something. Interesting arrangement. Here. Let's see. I will take another bundle. I'll absolutely take another bag of holding. Let's see. What's in here? What's in here? It's full just from having... That's strange. That's odd. I don't understand how these work. How does this work? How does that... Okay. Okay, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So I think the little one-offs you kind of want to stick in there. Okay, that won't fit in there. This? Okay. So I guess size does matter with this. Can you put that in there? Yes. Okay. This won't fit in there, though. I guess some things won't fit in there. Do these not stack? That's weird. You'd think they would. You'd think they would. I think we're okay. Isn't there? Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, jungle logs. Okay. I'm not getting what goes in there and what doesn't. Okay, we still have some lily pads, so there we go. Curious. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Back to talking about games. So the next game that I played was a game called Broken Age. It's got a really interesting sort of design concept where you play two different characters, completely kind of unrelated, but the stories slowly come and start like winding their ways together. It's really interesting. It's a really interesting story. Really cool concept. It works really well. It's super fun. It's so much fun. What's in here? Nope. Okay. You kind of start playing this one sort of rebellious girl, but then you also end up being this sort of like maybe like a kid on a spaceship from the future, and it turns out that these stories sort of converge. It's really interesting. I was smacking everything with my bed. That's not helpful. Yeah, see, again, nothing spawning over there. So I do think we need to head maybe this way. Yeah, and I'm not seeing where we are. If you can tell, I don't know. I guess it doesn't show, but I thought I saw it for a little bit, but apparently not. Here, let's sleep. Top of the world. It's the sheep around us. I think we explored this whole village. I think. Not quite the same watching this nighttime without Guppy. Not gonna lie. That's all right though. That's okay. Not everything can be about Guppy. So yeah, Broken Age, really cool, super fun. I had a lot of fun playing it. It was very challenging, extremely challenging puzzles. Then I played a game called Forgotten Fields. This was by a developer. I played another one of his games, an indie developer. And essentially it's about a young man, probably post-college, and he has written a very successful book a couple of years ago, and he's trying to write his second book, the one that is, you know, his big second book, and he's feeling like he's got a little writer's block, and he's feeling a lot of pressure, and it's a really interesting take on that and Indian culture, and it's a really good game. It's very fun. I think I'm going to die if I fall there. It's not good. Can I go here? Ouch. And then down? Yes. Okay, did I look at everything? I didn't look over here. Okay. They always put their stuff near caves. Very curious. Oh, I don't think I have looked at. Oh, look, they got like tinted windows. Neat. Okay, we'll look in here. Don't see anything. Just checking your house out. Calm down. Oh. That's sort of the direction I came from, right? Sort of. The sun's that way, so maybe if we go this way. Start heading back. So my X position is going up, and so is my Y. So maybe that's not the right thing. Maybe I need them to both go down. Where do we go for them both go down? That's going up. There we go. Is that right? Yes. Kind of look at where the pointer on the compass is. Don't want to fall down there. Could die. So After Forgotten Fields was a game that turned out to be probably tied for first in the top one of the best games I've ever played. That was the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Just a really special, marvelous game. If you have not played the Stanley Parable, please pick it up, full price, pick it up and play it. And don't read anything about it. Don't read anything about it. Just pick it up. You will, trust me, you'll love it. It's so hard to describe it, and I'm not going to because I would spoil it and that would suck. But it's such an amazing game. It's so special. It's unlike any game I've ever played. It's absolutely marvelous, wonderfully fantastic. This, by the way, is by Davey Whedon, the same guy who did the Beginner's Guide, which we talked about a while ago. Ooh, ooh boy. Okay. Okay. Have I been by here? I don't remember. Maybe? Ooh. I think we can get down here without hurting ourselves too much. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Yep. There we go. Okay. Okay. And nope. Okay, so we need to go out here and then go this way and a little bit to the right. I think that's heading in the right direction. I don't know. I'm assuming if everything goes down, it is, because we're really high in the thousands, and that is not where we were before. So, Stanley Parable, great. After that game I've been wanting to play for a long time, and it's kind of put it off till it was the right time, and that's a game called Stray. And Stray was a couple of years ago, as of this recording, I think 2-3 years ago. It was Game of the Year, very popular. But, there was a very interesting thing, and I read a really interesting thing about it, because the people who liked it really liked it and said it's a great game. The people who didn't like it thought that there were two things they thought. One was that it was too much of a cat simulator and not enough of a game. And the other thing you hear people say is it's too much of a game and not enough of a cat simulator. And I found that curious because those two things can't exist at once, right? like they can't, those things objectively cannot exist at once. It has to be one or the other. I just found that very curious. So I will say this: it's the developers specifically said when they were doing testing, they did not want to make a cat simulator. They played around with having a cat platformer, and they said that it didn't work because platformers people fall off, and they said that's not very cat-like. It's just not very cat-like, and it didn't come across as very cat-like, and so they just wanted a game that had a cat protagonist. And the thing I liked about this was it really, wow, look down there. Huh? It really, they nailed it. They absolutely got, the cat was just a cat. It was nothing special. I mean, that wasn't a good kitty, but I mean, it wasn't anthropomorphized. It was literally just a cat. It had this magic backpack that allowed it to talk to a robot and do stuff, but the cat was just a kitty. It was just a cat. I really, really appreciated that, like an enormous amount. I liked that a lot. That's not very common at all. Okay, let's think we can just get some more of this. Why not? And this. Yeah. Good game. Long. There was a little bit of combat, but not too much. Like it just hit all the right chords. One of those games you look and say, I 100% understand how this got Game of the Year. It's a fantastic game. Very special. People, you should play it. It's absolutely worth every penny. That it's so good. It's such a great game. Okay. Yeah, still going down. Everything's still going down. That's good. We like that. Excuse me. Coming by. Sorry, I don't mean to bug you. I'm not trying to chase you. Honestly, I'm not. I'm just living my life. So after Stray was the final DLC for A Little to the Left, called Seeing Stars. It's funny. This got a little bit of negative reviews on Steam, and I didn't quite understand it because people thought it was way, way, way too hard. I did not find it appreciably harder than the other games. I really did. I don't quite understand what they were talking about. There were some hard ones. There certainly was. I mean, the one in particular, I super lucked out on some of them, but I didn't feel like any of them were just games that are just so insanely hard. You're just like, what the splurp? How am I possibly supposed to figure that out? I just didn't find it that way. I thought it was very enjoyable, super fun. The other thing is, though, if you find it really hard, you don't have to 100% it. Like you don't. You can 100%. Let's see. Hold on. Let me get to my boat here. You don't have to finish it. Like just stop and let's see. Go this way. Yes. Okay. Just stop and you don't have to get every single. You don't have to get every single solution to every single puzzle, and if it's causing you frustration, don't do it. Just don't do it, So anyway, that's my take on that. I felt like the reviews were a little bit weird and kind of unfair, frankly. Okay. Woo, up we go, man. Up and over. I think this looks relatively doable. Yeah. Where are we going? Go down, go up, maybe? Maybe we could go around. Over and around. And I don't have any tools, so I'll have to maybe build some up here. Yep. Well, let's go down and make us some tools. I knew this would happen at some point. Let's see. Where's our tool thing? Here it is. Yeah, that was a little weird. The negative things I thought were a little bit weird. I did not understand the negative things for seeing stars. I thought it was great. I thought it was super fun and really interesting. What do we got here? Of course, the very last thing. Let's go ahead and make a pickaxe, maybe? Let's make an axe. Let's make a pickaxe. Because in fact, it'd be perfect, but we'll do it. We'll get it done. Let's see. Put this in here. Put these in here. Put these in here. Put the flint in there. There. Put this in there. Okay. Oh, getting to be nighttime. Let's put these in here too. What happened to the oh, I didn't, oh, daggone it. I'm stupid. I did not make the no, I know what to do. Hold on. One more, please. There. That's what we can do. That's perfect. Oop, come here. And there. Take this down here. And we'll also do an axe. And we do have this golden shovel, so we'll use that. Okay. Axe. We'll go to sleep. Sleeping through the night. Excellent. So where did we leave off, game-wise? A little to the left of the Sleeping Stars DLC. Yeah, very strange. Very, very strange. So another game that I played, and I played this game recently, was a game called Undertale. And, you know, I don't play a lot of RPGs. And I felt like I kind of missed the boat on it because it was popular for a hot minute. And I kind of playing the Stanley Parable. I kind of felt the same with Stanley Parable. It felt a little more strongly about playing it. And but I realized what a special game the Stanley Parable was. So it got me really reevaluating the games that I play. And I thought that I would get into Undertale. And so there's a couple of different ways to play Undertale, and you get different solutions and a wildly different gameplay, and it sort of ferrets out specifically. Wait, we need to head this way. Nope. This way. Nope. Which way do we need to head? Everything needs to go down. That's going down. Y is not going down, so we'll just go this way. Nope. This way. Nope. This way. Yes. Okay. Boy. Gotta figure this stuff out. Wait. Is this like a ice village? That's cool. So anyway, Undertale, a really marvelous game. Absolutely incredible game. Very cool. Really interesting. Do we have, let me think. How do I get, I guess I just blonk stuff out of it till the right thing comes out? I'm not sure. Okay, put this in here. Put that in there. And then put some stuff back in here. Okay. That won't go in there. That takes everything. This can go over here. This can go over here. These can go in there. Okay. Because we'll use these, right? Oh yeah, we'll use them. Good. It's got a little bit more. That's fine. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about Undertale, but there's two ways to play it, basically. There's the route where you don't kill anyone, and the route where you kill everyone. And obviously get radically different experiences with that. But I played the route where the pacifist route. You don't kill anyone, you don't hurt anyone. And I really enjoyed it, like a lot. It was remarkably leather boots, huh? It's a remarkably special game. It's again done by just a single guy, Toby Fox. What a legend! Really, really cool game. I might play the genocide route at some point. What is this? Wait, don't I have one? Hold on, let me see. Stone cutter, crafting table. Yeah, I have one in there. That's fine then. Okay. Anything else? Nope. Little double bed there. Got some roomies. Hey, it's a cat like Guppy. Let's see. What do we got over here? Hello, don't hurt me. Cage is a place to stay warm. What's up there? Another place to stay warm. All right, where are we going? Let's see. The number's going down. There we go. Okay, head this way. Oh, let's look in this house first before we do. Oh man, there's another one down here too. What's in here? What's that? Blue ice. Snowball. I don't care about any of that. I don't have to eat in this. Okay. This direction. No, this direction. No, this direction. There we go. Nope. Going down. It is. A little by little. Okay. Not bad. That's not too bad. We can do this. We can do this. So after Undertale, and again, like I said, I might play the genocide, but I don't know. I'll have to wait and see because I really enjoyed. Ouch. I'm not sure I want to go through and kill all. I'll be honest with you. So then, as another game I played, and this is another one of the games that I didn't finish, called My Time in Portia, and this was this would be a Stardew Valley clone, but pre-Stardew Valley. This came out, I think, a year before Stardew Valley did. And it was an interesting game. It didn't do particularly well, but that doesn't mean everything to me. And it didn't do especially well. But the thing that I really felt like that Stardew Valley clones have become something really special and unique, and this game didn't quite have that. It was missing the influence that Stardew Valley had on that entire genre, to the point where I'm going to argue that Stardew Valley created a new genre. There is the Stardew Valley genre, which is not the same as the games that preceded it, like at all. Just saying. Okay. So it wasn't getting huge engagement, and I was having an okay time with it. It wasn't great, so I was just like, with my new rules, we'll stop that. And then I decided to try something. I got a little bit braver, and I had a thought, and my thought was, there's the best-selling video game of all time, and like by a long shot. And I have never played it because I've never been particularly I felt like I'd never been particularly into the two main components, the two main game mechanics of this game, and that is mining and crafting. And of course, I'm talking about Minecraft. And so I decided I'm going to start playing Minecraft. I'm not giving it too much thought, but I'm going to start playing Minecraft. Look at that. And so I started the series my first time playing Minecraft. And I was going to take it slow, and I was going to experience Minecraft for the first time. And a couple of things happened that are really, really interesting. The first thing is I realized that the games that I played with crafting, with the crafting mechanic, and even like fetching mechanic and something like mining, it was clear to me that the vast majority of those, that game mechanic, the crafting and the mining, was very, very, very much an afterthought. So even like something like an iconic series like Fallout, the crafting in it is garbage compared to Minecraft. It's Minecraft is such a unique, special game. The vibe is amazing. The music is out of this world. Like, the music is so great. And then it was like, oh yeah, well, it won 4 Grammys, so there's that. It's just a remarkably special game. It really is. And that's why I started playing it, and why I'm still playing it. That I'm still playing it on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, Sundays. The videos that go out then are Minecraft, because I think that it's I really want to experience this, and I want to spend a long time on it, and I want to play a lot of it, because normally I've sort of switched up my schedule because of this game, because normally it would be a different game on Tuesday and Thursday, and then a different game on Saturday and Sunday, but Minecraft changed that, had me change the schedule, at least for now, just because it's such an amazing, special game. And the other thing is, the comments and the people watching my videos from Minecraft are just the best people ever. They're so incredibly kind and so amazingly helpful and so nice and wonderful. And I just couldn't ask. I honestly couldn't ask for a better community. I really couldn't. So I want to thank each and every one of you. You're legends and very special to me. And it just, so you know, it means the world to me. Okay. If I fall here, I'm going to die. Yes, we'll go ahead and put our bed down. So after I started the Minecraft, with that one's still going, I decided to start a game called Jazz Punk. I'd heard about this game before. It's a super funny game, kind of silly. You're like a government agent, and you're having to solve this mystery. It's funny. It's silly. There are a ton of pop culture references. I'm sure I missed a huge chunk of them, but it's such a wonderful, silly game. It's really marvelous. Absolutely wonderful. So after Jazz Punk was a game called Underground Blossom. And Underground Blossom is, I think, the latest game in the Kiosk series, and I'm playing this out of order, so that's just the way it is. I really wanted to play this because it looked super interesting to me. It looked like it was a really interesting game to me. So, oops, ouch. Okay. So we did that. So I played that. That was very interesting. It still is. I haven't quite finished it. I think I stopped doing that to do this series, this very series, reviewing every game I've ever played, because I wanted to start this series on the actual anniversary, it'll be April 16th, of my channel. The first Let's Play I uploaded of my channel. I can talk a little bit more about that too, because we're kind of heading around and wrapping up a little bit here. Is, when I first started playing, so doing Let's Plays is a skill, right? And being able to talk while you play and let's see, and interview and interact with the chat while you play, and that's just a learned skill. Ouch. Yep. And so I started off. I started off and saying, well, I want to learn the skill. I want to do the skill because this is something I feel strongly about. There must be a village around here. Cool. Huh. We'll look at it. Why not? So I started, how did I miss all this? Such an idiot. So I started just doing Let's Plays I started doing live streams, rather, not Let's Plays, of just a bunch of different types of games that I like to play. And they were not on brand for my channel now, because I hadn't really thought of the channel brand at that point. And those are lost. And some of them are lost because they were streaming services that don't exist anymore. Some of them because, look at this, like a little restaurant or something. What's that? I don't care about any of this. Like Mixer, Mixer's gone, and at the time Twitch didn't really hold your VODs, and I wasn't really recording, so it was just one of those things. But I did that for about a year and a half before I started doing Let's Plays, and I really thought long and hard about the Let's Plays I wanted to do and how I wanted to do and what I wanted my channel to be, and I'm proud of the fact that I have this channel. It's what I want it to be. My audience is fabulous. They're just so marvelous. And I think that I just feel proud of what I'm accomplishing with this. And I also feel really glad, I don't go to movies. I don't watch TV. I consume YouTube and to a lesser degree Twitch is my content. That's what I do. And I feel thankful that I can give something back, as small as it is, as small of a contribution as I am making to this platform and to online creators in general. I'm just really thankful that I can contribute back in some really, really tiny, small way. It's important, Okay, so let's put this down here. Get it? It's very important. So thank you all for watching these 4 years, and thank you everyone who has subscribed and who goes to the live streams. And even if you don't, thank you for the lurkers who just tune in, don't participate in the chats, and just watch. I can't tell you, that means as much to me as anything else. I have a tendency of being a lurker sometimes, and I understand, like I get it, and I appreciate you too. Very much so. So thank you. Wonder where we're going to stop here. I mean, this is looking pretty good. I think this is kind of where we were before. I feel like we've been here before. I feel like. There we go. Yep. Let's see. It's interesting to me to see people do. It's kind of a common thing to see people do like Twitch live streams and make those Let's Plays, and I I don't think I like that as much as, I mean, I don't mind VODs. I think VODs are, whoa. I think VODs are useful and of a like a live stream. I think I have no problem with that at all. I think that's, oh, ouch. Sorry, didn't mean to swear. I apologize for that. I also try to not swear on this channel, so I apologize. Okay. Oh, not quite going down. Nope, that's going up. That's going down. Okay. This way. Have I seen that? Have I seen that village before? I don't remember. Maybe? I think I have. We're headed in the right direction. We've got a ton of sugarcane, which sounds silly, but I want to make some paper because I want to get some diamonds and I want to enchant some tools. I'm not sure I've seen this village before. So what games are coming up next? Well, I think I'm going to start a different daily series coming up. It's another game that I haven't played ever. I don't have that much experience with. And I think I probably should. So I think that should be coming up in the weekday slot. The next weekday slot. And it's another game that I would sort of describe as iconic. I think it is. Yeah, I'll take these. Why not? I don't know what they do, but I'll take them. Okay. Did I steal all this stuff? Yes. Not steal, borrow permanently. They don't seem to mind though, so I feel a little guilty, but not that bad. The house has a moat. Huh. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I like your house. You have nothing in your barrel. Yeah, it has a moat. Huh. People are strange. What's that? What is it? Beets? Maybe. They're like, who is that guy? Why is he taking all our stuff? Oh, huh. Uh-oh. Keep that closed. Ooh, let's check out this house up here. What is this place? Pants? Cap? I've got stuff. Oh, another bundle. I'll take that for sure. Those are handy. Let's see. What can we put in a bundle? No. Put these. Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. Good. Cool. I'm not sure that was the smartest thing to stick in there, but whatever. I like the way the little saw is moving down here. Cool. Are we finished pillaging this poor village? No. What about here? Guess I've already been there. I guess I've already been there. Hello. Yeah, I guess we've been here. So let's see which direction are we headed now? This way. Headed this way. Sun's starting to go down, and we will head this way. But that we'll have to wait for another video. Thank you so much for sticking along this entire time with me, my 4th anniversary special, reviewing every single game I've played on this channel, all 173, including this very game. By the way, I don't think this is going to be the last of this world. I like the peaceful Minecraft. I like just kind of talking about it and chatting, and I think that I'm going to do. It's not going to replace my current world because I'm having too much fun with it, but I do think occasionally I'm going to add this one into the mix when I play Minecraft. So thank you so much. Happy anniversary to me. 4 years. Video uploaded every single day. A couple months later, I started uploading 9 a week, an extra video on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's going to keep happening for the foreseeable future. Thank you so much, and I will see you for another video. Thanks for watching. It means the world to me. See you next time.